Luka Modric signs with AC Milan after 13 seasons at Real Madrid at age 39. Luka Modric is going to try and help restore seven-time European champion AC Milan to glory after one of the most disappointing Rossoneri seasons in recent memory. The 2018 Ballon d'Or winner signed a one-year contract with Milan on Monday after saying goodbye to Real Madrid following 13 highly successful seasons in Spain. The deal includes an option for another season. Modric grew up supporting Milan because his idol and fellow Croat, Zvonimir Boban, played for the club in the 1990s. Modric announced in May that he was leaving Madrid after helping the Spanish powerhouse to 28 titles, 6 European Cups, 6 Club World Cups, 5 European Super Cups, 4 Spanish Leagues, 2 Copas del Rey and 5 Spanish Super Cups. Milan finished 8th in Serie A last season and missed out on a spot in Europa League. Won the Italian league for the first time with Milan in 2011, then guided Juventus to 5 straight titles from 2015-19. Allegri reportedly called former Madrid and Milan coach Carlo Ancelotti to ask about Modric's form. Then new Milan sporting director Igliter traveled to Croatia's training camp last month to seal the deal with Modric. The deal was made before the Club World Cup, but Modric couldn't join his new club until he finished playing for Madrid at the tournament in the United States. Madrid was beaten 4-0 by Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-finals in Modric's final match with the club. Luka Modric will sign for AC Milan next week, and the midfielder has posted a message to say goodbye to his current club, Real Madrid. There is a lot of intrigue regarding Modric's move to Milan, for several reasons. Tactically, it remains to be seen what Massimiliano Allegri has planned, whilst there are also questions about his performance levels. Nevertheless, the Croatian will provide a bit of quality and leadership where there is a huge need for it, as well as providing a reference point for the younger midfielders in the squad. All in all, it is quite a low-risk move. Home forever. For Modric, it is the chance to fulfill a childhood dream, to play for the Rossoneri. Though, to realize that dream, he must end another, which he has confirmed on his Instagram, as goal relays. My home for 13 years. My home forever. This isn't goodbye, it's see you later. The following steps are being heavily anticipated. After all, it is not every day that a Ballon d'Or winner arrives. Real Madrid legend Benzema sends messages to Vinicius Jr. and Luka Modric. Latest social media activity on the part of ex-Real Madrid striker Karim Benzema has piqued attentions across the Blancos fanbase this weekend. As much comes after the Frenchman sent public messages the way of both Vinicius Jr. and Luka Modric. In the case of the former, Benzema, known to share a close bond with Vinicius following their shared time in Spain's capital, moved to wish the Brazilian a happy birthday. Ezoic, taking to his official Instagram account, the Al Ittihad star unveiled a photo of he and his former teammate, accompanied by the caption, and Benzema soon followed up with a social media message to another longtime Blancos star. Luka Modric is of course fresh off taking to the pitch in the colors of Real Madrid for the very last time earlier this week. After the Croatian took to Instagram to post a farewell message to the Spanish heavyweights, Benzema in turn responded, writing, Ibrahima Konate transfer claim as Real Madrid. Set to submit £43 million bid for Liverpool star. Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate continues to be linked with a move from Anfield as the uncertainty surrounding his future persists. The 26-year-old is, this month, officially inside the final 12 months of the terms he signed when he joined from RB Leipzig in 2021. The Frenchman continues to be linked with moves to Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, with fresh links emerging with the latter earlier this week. After the La Liga outfit's defeat to PSG in the Club World Cup semi-final on Wednesday, Spanish publication Fichajes were quick to claim Real Madrid would soon submit a £43 million bid for Konate after agreeing personal terms with the defender. Liverpool Echo. Buy a paper. Funeral notices. Jobs. Advertise with us. Reach Sport Shop. Book an ad. Newsletter sign up. Property. Voucher codes. Directory. Sport. Football. Liverpool FC. Ibrahima Konate transfer claim as Real Madrid, set to submit £43 million bid for Liverpool star. Fresh reports from Spain continue to link Ibrahima Konate with a move away from Liverpool. 8. Sport. Kefa McDonald. 1400, the 13th of July 2025. Image, 2025 Liverpool FC. Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate continues to be linked with a move from Anfield as the uncertainty surrounding his future persists. The 26-year-old is, this month, officially inside the final 12 months of the terms he signed when he joined from RB Leipzig in 2021. The Frenchman continues to be linked with moves to Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, with fresh links emerging with the latter earlier this week. The secret to healthy blood vessels: use these simple tips. Learn this effective method. Blood pressure tips. Pipe. Sponsored. After the La Liga outfit's defeat to PSG in the Club World Cup semi-final on Wednesday, Spanish publication Fichajes were quick to claim that Real Madrid would soon submit a £43 million buy for Konate after agreeing personal terms with the defender. Article continues below. Read more. Liverpool identify two Mark Guehi alternatives amid Alexis Mac Allister update. Read more, Rio Ngumo her contract latest as Liverpool stance explained. Read more, Liverpool lineups for Preston North End as Florian Wirtz and 3 others make debuts. Read more, Liverpool star who broke club transfer record joins non-league club in shock move. It is claimed that the Frenchman, who made 31 appearances en route to helping Liverpool win the Premier League last term, was identified as priority by Real manager Xabi Alonso after a series of below-par defensive performances from his side during their time in the United States. However, as reported by the Echo last month, talks between Konaté's agent and Liverpool over a new deal progressed in late May. You may like breast implants, real results, real confidence, view the transformations. Uncover the true costs of breast augmentation and what influences the price tag. Breast implants, search ads. Pipe. Sponsored. Get LFC tactical analysis direct to your inbox with analyzing Anfield, plus selected offers and competitions. Enter your email. Subscribe. We use your sign up to provide content in ways you've consented to and improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our knowledge of you. More info. And when speaking to the Echo and other journalists after Liverpool lifted the Premier League title against Crystal Palace on May 25, Konaté labelled some of the speculation surrounding his future as completely fake. You know, I just want to say one thing. Everything you saw on social media is completely fake, said the defender. I didn't even ask for something from the club. They made me an offer, and I replied to them with something, that is it. The rest speculation, that I want to wait until the end. I want this, all of it is completely fake. And even the big journalists said in November I am very close to signing the deal. I was like, they have more information than me. ? Single quote. Where are they now? The 6 players Real Madrid signed in the summer of 2015. Real Madrid signed 6 players in the summer of 2015 and several of them went on to serve the club with distinction. Under the management of Rafa Benitez, Madrid would win the Champions League the following May, although Benitez had been replaced by Zinedine Zidane before then. We've taken a closer look at every player Madrid signed 10 years ago and where they're at now. Kiko Casilla. Casilla was signed to play second fiddle to Keylor Navas, just as Iker Casillas left. You do have to wonder if they just signed the goalkeeper with the most similar name to the Blancos legend to lessen the emotional blow for the fans. He made 43 appearances for Madrid in total, including several in the Champions League, but always found himself pushed further and further down the seeking order. You might remember the Spaniard's spell at Leeds when they were in the Premier League, before he was ousted by Ilan Meslier and sent on loan to Elche. Casilla signed for Getafe on a year contract in 2022 but never made a competitive appearance and has been without a club since the deal expired. At 38, this might be the end of the road for the veteran. Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic was just 21 when he landed in Madrid. Following 80 appearances for Inter Milan, the Italians were forced to sell the Croatian midfielder to Madrid due to financial fair play regulations, and they would come to regret it. Kovacic won La Liga in 2016-17, as well as 3 consecutive Champions League titles before heading to England. The midfield all-rounder was superb in his 5 seasons at Chelsea and is now a steady presence in Manchester City's midfield. Perhaps City would replace Kovacic with younger legs, but he's still only 31 and provides invaluable experience to Pep Guardiola's side. Lucas Vázquez. Vázquez became Los Blancos' jack of all trades down their right flank, making 402 appearances for Madrid during his 10 years at the Bernabeu. Luka Modric's kit number at Milan is not what Real Madrid fans expected. Real Madrid will officially let Luka Modric go very soon. He will not play another game for the club, and his contract would technically expire as soon as the Club World Cup ends. You can say he has already left the club, which would not be wrong, and it is basically confirmed by worldwide reports that Modric will be joining Milan next season. Fantastic, Pelé was an inspiration. Trump. Luka Modric's kit number at Milan is not what Real Madrid fans expected. By Ridium Aurora. Pipe. July 13, 2025. Paris Saint-Germain v Real Madrid CF, semi-final, FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Paris Saint-Germain v Real Madrid CF, semi-final, FIFA Club World Cup 2025, Steven Nadler, ISI Photos Getty Images. Real Madrid will officially let Luka Modric go very soon. He will not play another game for the club, and his contract would technically expire as soon as the Club World Cup ends. You can say he has already left the club, which would not be wrong, and it is basically confirmed by worldwide reports that Modric will be joining Milan next season. Modric wore 2 kit numbers at Real Madrid. For the first half of his career in the capital of Spain, he had 19 written on the back of his jersey. In the final half of it, he had the number 10, which became more and more prominent as his latter years became what they did, an era of exceptional performances one after another, defying age. Now, Modric's kit number has been reported by journalists in Italy, and it is not what Real Madrid fans will expect. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, the Croatian legend will wear number 14 at Milan next season. It will be surprising to see Luka Modric without the number 10. Modric wore this number when he was at Tottenham Hotspur, and it was a number that brought him a lot of joy at the start of his career. Fans expected him to get either the number 10, or at least the number 19, but both of those numbers have been taken by players already. Number 10 is currently occupied by Rafael Leao, and number 19 is technically still Theo Hernandez's, although the French left-back is expected to move to Al Hilal. And has already said his goodbyes. Who knows, maybe Modric will end up taking number 19 instead of 14. That is just me thinking out loud. Obviously, it is likely that Modric would want to go for a bit of a throwback and don the number 14 like he used to back in the day. Regardless, it would be weird to see him not wear a white shirt next season. We all would get used to it, but deep down, no one really wanted to. Real Madrid send Nico Paz message to Comunidad Brass at La Liga giants. Real Madrid have made contact with their counterparts at Serie A outfit Como, to make known their intentions when it comes to Nico Paz. That's according to transfer insider Fabrizio Romano, who has on Sunday provided an insight into the situation. The name of midfielder Paz has of course proven a prominent one in Spain's capital for several months now. As much comes after the 20-year-old enjoyed nothing short of a breakout debut campaign on the books of Serie A outfit Como. After linking up with Cesc Fabregas' side from Real Madrid last summer, Paz went on to rack up 35 Serie A appearances, chipping in with 6 goals and 9 assists along the way. Why? On the lookout for reinforcements in the middle of the park with a view to next season, it therefore came as little surprise when reports began to spread that those behind the scenes at the Santiago Bernabeu were giving consideration to activating their buyback clause on Paz. As confirmed by journalist Fabrizio Romano, though, this summer at least, no such move will be made. Real Madrid confirmed to Como that they won't activate €8 million buyback clause for Nico Paz, also formal communication has arrived. Como plan to keep Paz this summer and then Real will have €9 million buyback clause for next summer. Real Madrid realize, only one way, to convince, Liverpool to sell Alexis Mac Allister. Real Madrid believe that they can convince Liverpool to sell Alexis Mac Allister using one of their best players in an exchange deal, according to the Spanish media. Madrid have already signed a player from Liverpool in the summer transfer window, bringing in Trent Alexander-Arnold from the Premier League champions. Although Los Blancos already had a deal in place with the England international right back to sign him on a free transfer, the Spanish and European giants paid Liverpool a fee of £8.5 million to get him out of his contract early so that he could play for Xabi Alonso's side at the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. Los Blancos have their eyes on Liverpool defender Ibrahim Konate, too, with the Frenchman telling the Reds that he will not sign a new contract and is ready to leave Anfield as a free agent next summer. Mac Allister is also on Madrid's radar, with a report on July 11 reporting that Alonso has personally told Los Blancos to get a deal done for the Liverpool midfielder. The 26-year-old is one of the best midfielders in the world and has been a star for Liverpool since his move to the Merseyside club from Brighton and Hove Albion in 2023. Mac Allister, who won the 2022 World Cup and the 2024 Copa America with Argentina, was a key player for Liverpool in the 2024-25 campaign, as manager Arne Slot clinched the Premier League title in his first season in charge. According to Defensa Central, Liverpool will not sell Mac Allister for anything less than €100 million, £86.3 meters, $116.8 million. While Madrid are not willing to make such a huge investment on the midfielder, Los Blancos are considering sending Rodrigo to Anfield to sweeten the deal. The Real Madrid-centric news outlet has noted in the headline of the report that Rodrigo for Mac Allister is only one way for Madrid to get a deal done for the Liverpool midfielder. Liverpool want to sign Rodrigo as a potential replacement for Luis Diaz, who is being targeted by Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Madrid are considering an exchange deal involving Rodrigo and Mac Allister, but they are also ready to sell the Brazil international forward to another club and invest the transfer fee from that deal to sign the Argentina international. Defensa Central has added that Liverpool do not want to sit down with Madrid over a deal for Mac Allister because the Reds are hurt by what has happened in recent years. Liverpool were beaten to the signings of Aurelien Tchouameni and Jude Bellingham by Madrid and also lost homegrown star Alexander-Arnold to Los Blancos this summer. In an interview with Tits Sports in April, the midfielder said, "I read the rumors and the news reaches me, but the important thing is the present. As much as the club loves me, if I play badly this weekend, they will lose interest. I'm fine at Liverpool and I don't need to. So I have a lot of respect for the club and I don't think it's necessary to talk about other institutions." Mac Allister reiterated his love for Liverpool after the Reds won the Premier League title. The midfielder wrote on Instagram, "I never forget where I come from. From a family that taught me the value of hard work, from dreams born with an Irish surname and a truly Argentine heart. And today, from Liverpool, it writes an unforgettable chapter. When I joined this club, I knew it was a special place. But what I've experienced this year has gone beyond anything I ever imagined. Every training session, every match, every time I stepped onto the pitch at Anfield, I felt the weight of this shirt and the passion of a unique fanbase. It took hard work, commitment, giving everything in every moment. Because wearing this shirt isn't for just anyone, and because I've dreamt of this since I was a boy. Today, lifting the Premier League trophy with Liverpool is the dream come true. One that began many years ago, and today becomes reality.